stupidly epic. Alright punters, how's it going? Tony Robinson here. Your new episode of Plus Plays. This week's game is the Game of Thrones by TellTale Games. So, what is Game of Thrones? It's this really popular TV show. Now, the game, I've not seen much of the TV show. I think I've only seen like the first episode, and I wasn't that impressed, to be honest. It's like Star Wars with me. I'm not into Star Wars either. Anyway, so I don't think this follows the actual story of the TV show. I think this is kind of like an adaptation thing where they've kind of wrote their own wee story based in the same sort of world. Anyway, play this guy here. He's a tall wee squire guy with that knight dude. And at least to start off with anyway. See, it jumps from character to character like Quentin Tarantino film sort of thing. Anyway, so this knight guy, this like lord dude, he's wanting to bestow upon you a wee bit of a favour, cause you've been such a loyal squire guy. So he's wanting to reward you. He's like, what do you want to do? He's like, and you're like, I want to fight. So anyway, guys, this game, just like every other TellTale game, is like a choice-based adventure game. A wee bit like that Life is Strange game that I covered a few weeks ago. Anyway, so the basic setup is you're all having a party in that. You're camped out. You're ready to go to war. It's like the night before the big battle, and essentially you start off as the squire, and you're just getting everybody their wine. You're cleaning swords up and that, and you're having a laugh with your bloody other squire pal who's like he's a moaning fist wee jerk like. Anyway, so your lord's like, I go and get us some more wine. After he has this wee talk with you. In fact, it's not the lord guy, it's this guy here. He's like, give me more wine. Then this bloody moaning fist wee crap here. He's like, you want to help me out? He's like, aye, no worries. So you go and get more wine, but as you're going there to get wine, you notice that everybody on the other side of the camp, like the people that you're teamed up with, they're kind of still all armed. It looks like they're still ready, like they're ready to go for a fight right now. So what essentially goes on is I see he's looking at them, he's like, what's going on here? Why they still got their swords strapped, getting all ready with their crossbows and that? And then he's like, oh no, I don't like the look of this. I think we should go back and tell everybody, just in case. Your pal's like, nah. And you're like, well, I'm gonna go, because I didn't want everybody to get killed. Looks like we're gonna get betrayed. That's exactly what happens. It's like, we need to go back now. Aye, when you go then. Aye, no worries, mate. And that guy's like, what's your problem, mate? You got a problem? You're like, well, I think we should just go. Let's just go. So you get the choice to either save your squire pal or wait to like warn your lord. If you choose to warn your lord, your squire pal gets murdered right in front of you. So away you run back to your lord. After all this like BS happens where you all get betrayed and that, you're essentially running away, you and the lord guy, Lord Forrester. And he's been wounded. He's not gonna survive this, you can tell. Anyway, so he hands you his sword. He's like, here, take this, take it back to your Forrester sort of, your big kin, your house Forrester. Take it back and give him this message. Give your uncle specifically, this message. So you get the sword, you're meant to take it back. On your way back though, you see that you pass through your dad's pig farm, and that's been tended to the torch as well.
Tell your uncle.
Aye. Here, I want to tell you this message, Gun. Let him ken. Let him ken. Promise me you'll tell him. Something about something never taken. North Grove should not be taken or something like that. Aye, so as you're away, he's like, run, get lost, get out of here, do your duty. So you honour him by running away like a wee coward. You bolt. Aye, can't I say that? I like this character. I like this character. He's a cool guy. Just doing what he's told. Anyway, aye, so you're like passing through your dad's pig farm and you see that the pigs are getting all slaughtered by these 3 guard guys. Bloody jerks. You see your dad lying there, half dead. So you're like, you're not being aggressive, but you're just going to your dad and they're like, hey, you, where'd you get that sword for? So aye, all this crap happens because you end up killing one of these guys. You end up stabbing them right through the throat with a pitchfork. They started it away. You're killing your dad and that, killing the pigs and everything. All you were doing was defending your family. So what effectively happens is you get back to this place, the House Forester or whatever it is, and you let them ken, you give your uncle the message, you let them ken what's all happening in that, and then they're like, thanks for your service, you're headed to the wall. It's the safest place for you, even though it seems like it's a bad idea. We're no wanting you here when when the lord of the guys that you just killed comes looking for revenge. Because, I mean, for all intents and purposes, his class, he's essentially a pig farmer versus a knight, you know. Knights are like well higher up in the hierarchy. So they're essentially wanting revenge. They're like, I want this guy's head on a platter. You can't kill a knight. You're a bloody pig farmer. So anyway, he gets sent away to the wall, and that's the sort of end of the first wee bit. And then it goes into a second part. I'm not going to show you the second part though, but I'll just give you a quick wee idea. Now that that Forester guy, the lord that you served, has been killed, you essentially play the role of his third son. Quite a young guy, maybe 14 or 15-year-old, and he's essentially effectively the new lord of the house. So he's been thrust into this kind of weird position where he's young and he's inexperienced. He doesn't ken politics or anything like that. But he's got to be strong for his, you know, to put up appearances. The appearances of being a strong leader, you know, even though he's still quite young. Anyway, aye, so what do you think about the game? Guys, I've never really experienced Game of Thrones before. It's no been a programme that I've ever been interested in. I watched the first episode and I just got the impression that it was all just nothing but swearing. You can't go 5 minutes without them having a shagging scene, Ken. It's just kind of so in your face and so kind of without any sort of tact or restraint whatsoever. It's just like, it's almost like an American's vision of what the medieval times were like, Ken. It's like, oh, they were shagging each other all the time. Like, couldn't go 5 minutes without it? They were just constantly calling themselves the C word and that. Addy Ken, guys. I just never really got into the show. I was gripped with this game, though. I played the first hour of it. I usually only just grab the first maybe 15 minutes and then sort of edit it all together. But I was well into it. I played the first hour of it and I was like, I'm going to play the rest of this. I really like it. Maybe, you know, it might disappoint me later on. Maybe there is loads of sex in it or whatever, but for the first hour, it was perfectly fine. Really, really enjoyed it. It was intriguing. Had an awful lot of sort of decisions that you had to make. No, an awful lot of gameplay. More like talking, dialogue, sort of things going on. See, his dad's dead there. Just died. Talking about his sister and that as well. Sister's been murdered. She's only 8-year-old and that. Aye, it's a shame. But, aye, so he gets sent after the war. Bloody loading screens, eh? stronghold of House Forrester, that's it there. So you finally make it back to House Forrester and tell your uncle all that message and that. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's essentially what I got up to. Like I said, I played a wee bit further than that. Got to the point where you're sort of telling this bloody jerk for coming in and trying to get revenge on him. On Garrett there. Garrett, I think his name is. Garrett. Aye. And that's your uncle there. That's the one that you got to tell the message to. I was a wee bit confused because I was like, who is it I was meant to give the message to again? Couldn't remember. Anyway, so after you give him the like, just here, you're just about to leave for the wall. You're like, hey, uncle, I've got a message for Lord Forrester for you. Gave me the sword and he gave me this message here. So as you're just about to leave, you get your wee bit of reprieve for all the fighting and that. You're all saddled up, ready to go, bud.
His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
But the way I was playing it all sort of humble in that. Because I mean, this guy's come from humble beginnings. He's a pig farmer, Ken. He turned into a squire. Been brought up in the ranks, sort of thing, you know. So you kind of play like the way I would play it is I'd play to the character's role. So I've tried to play it strong with that young boy who's meant to sort of keep up appearances. I've been a strong leader. But for this guy, I was playing it a wee bit more meek, a wee bit more mild. Because I ken this guy's nothing to brag about, because he's just come from farming pigs and he's like thirsting at this really difficult role. Especially when he's lost his family, you know. Lost his dad and his sister. He's lost his lord as well, so like he's nobody. He's essentially only got his uncle left. Bye guys, really thoroughly enjoyed the game so far anyway, so I've played. So it really is just based on your choices in that though. It's like the game kind of unfolds depending on what you choose. But really cool game. Usually what happens is after I've recorded all the footage and that, I think to myself whether I want to play Mary or no. And more often than not, I'm kind of like, well, I've got more games to play. I want to just kind of get on with the games I'm interested in. So more often than not, I'll just delete the game. This game's getting kept. I'm interested in seeing where this goes. It was on PlayStation Plus. You get all the episodes, the entire thing. The entire first series of the game. Episode 1 through, I think it's either 5 or 6. I think there's maybe 6 episodes to the game. Bye. Should check it out. If you've got PlayStation Plus, guys, really intriguing story, really well crafted, well voice acted. Animation's a lot better than what you're usually getting for a TellTale game as well. Animation's usually all over the place in that with these games, but I think they've done a really good job. I like the art style as well. Almost like they're kind of sculpted out of clay. Really pretty cool. Anyway, guys. Pretty much it, that's pretty much it. Thoroughly enjoyed the experience, and if you've got PlayStation Plus, it's free. You can't say better than that. Just grab it, guys. Just grab it. Play it, enjoy it. I think this is the way I'm going to experience this, the way Game of Thrones is. I think I'm just going to experience it through this game. So thanks very much, guys. Catch you later, eh? So punters, that's pretty much it for me for the rest of the month, unless Prime wants me to do like a you got 5 minutes. Maybe, just maybe be able to do an episode on That's You if I do get a better phone. Maybe. Can never say never though, eh? See you later, punters.